you まあピッチャー、あ、ライトめちゃくちゃいいですね。いいです。いやパドレス以来あれ うわ、あと15アンダー。ホームラン無理だな。 まあ、全体1位指名なんで、でもいいんですけど、まあ、先発から、野手でも欲しいよね。うわぁ、こっちかな。こっちの気がするな、なんか。こっち行こうか。いや、これ待って、これ取れないとかなったら、さすがに寝込むよ。いや、これダメだったらもう、信用できんのよ。 はい。よしよしよしよしよしよしよし。ドラ1ですもん。ドラ1ですもんね。どっちかっていうとレフトタイプちゃう。うわ強っ。これはもうこれはええでしょ。強い。 ああ、超えちゃってた。また、また、またミスった。あ、こっち。 もういない。
Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and on the hill today, number 43. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And that one ripped to left, and it goes just foul. Out of bounds right side, Freeland tosses to first, and Seager is set down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup, and they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're looking to connect and hit the ball a long way, but at some point you've got to shorten up, and you'd like to see hitters do it, especially when they're having a hard time scoring runs. With two strikes, maybe spread out a little bit, choke up the bat, and just try to put the ball in play. There's a good chance that you'll find a hole and maybe get something going that way.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. One out, base is empty. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Two down, nobody on.
1-1.
In the air, out towards right center. Brings it in for the third out. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound now, number 21.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Bottom of the first. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Clifford Van Dyke. Right through there for a strike. And takes low for ball one.
One ball, one strike.
And another ball. The line to kick the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Evan Neal steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch just misses. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hard ground ball, base knock. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Jay Ramirez. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it, makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Stefan Moreno now at the plate. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. There's a strike.
Yeah, and he's been wearing out home plate lately, scoring a ton of runs for his team.
In the air, right field. It drops in, gets away a little bit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
And next for L.A., Alex Freeland. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
And now the lefty. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1. The pitch. Not even close there. 2-1. Slapped foul. And now 2-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Popped up. Machado should have this one. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, This is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Diego Cartaya in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one missed. Moreno leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Aaron Judge.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Out to short. Judge out on the play.
The second baseman,
Luis Ariz stands in. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. In the air to left center. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away.
the third baseman, David.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, David Fry.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The Padres trailing by 2 here at the top of the second. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And there's a ball.
Okay.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking for the K. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Josue De Paula. The wind of the pitch. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. There's a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 30 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
DeAndre Phillips steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jesus Sanchez stands in now and watches strike one. And ball one. And he deals. That's off the mark. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one ripped. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over. Clifford Van Dyke steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Led off this game with a double. First pitch misses.
1-0.
One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 outs. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on a solo homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top half of the third inning, and here is Carter Brindell.
Carter Brindell.
Here comes a pitch. Brindell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 29 years old, and he's usually in right. Today starting in left. Started to swing, held up.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
And a pitch. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Over to first, and he saved. Now Machado up here. Just off the inside edge. Brindell aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Alec Burleson coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Stepping in for San Diego, Ethan Salas. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. That one ripped right center field. DePaula going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1. And delivers outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The Dodgers leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. That one is upstairs. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the San Diego on deck circle. The pitch. Tap to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres leave one. Still down 3-0. Here in second and third, one gone. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first, and there's 2 away. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Kenny Fulton.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed.
That's ball 4.
Back to the top of the lineup, Corey Seager, the next up for the Padres. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
So the tying run at second. That misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Tatis in the box now, takes strike one. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Kicks and fires. Got him!
2 out. So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Left-hand hitter waits. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. 2 outs, bases full. Here is Aaron Judge.
まあ、ここで
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Big spot. 2 out. Both the
ナ
time
リーグでも
and go-ahead
最強
runs
の
are
2人が
aboard.
対決するとは
And that one fouled off.
あんまり8枚でも
2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it.
To third. Moreno. Sends it to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Pods leave him loaded. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the inning. And now the...
4-4, take your base. 3.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
まあさすがにね引退ですね。ちょっと あ、まあ、こいつ、ね、ファーストに置いてもいいよ。こいついいね、こいつ。